folks, Heather McLaren with Long Realty in Tucson, Arizona for your 5 at 5. Today we're talking about home improvements you can do to increase the value of your home prior to selling it, and do you need to do them? First of all, it's basically a math formula, right? You're going to want to look at what can you sell it for if you do nothing, and then get some professional advice or visit some open houses on small home improvements you can do that will increase your resale value exponentially. First of all, you're going to want to look at your goals. Do you already have another home and you have to sell as quickly as possible and you do not have the cash? Do you have 2 or 3 months to wait? Do you have time to get it as perfect as possible and sell it for as much as possible? You got to figure this out first. And if cash is your friend and you have a little liquidity to put in some money on your home before the sale, then you can think about home improvements that are going to add value. But how do you figure out what those are? You don't want to make this a matter of personal taste. You want to stay neutral. People like things that smell fresh, that are clean, where everything's functioning, where they can't see too much personality. Now, some is good, in certain situations it works well, so there's no overall plan. But basically, people want to see the plumbing working. They don't want to smell mold. They don't want to smell pets. If you smell it, you can't sell it. What people love the most, that I hear all the time, is a fresh start, right? Everything's fresh. There's no like grubby sink where you can imagine horrible things or stains on the carpets and your mind wanders wild. You don't want to have that happen, right? Fresh starts. The biggest improvement you can make on a fresh start is a fresh start on the floors. Carpet, my friends, is not always your friend, right? Anything that has a scent, anything that has stains, anything that's way old. Now, if it's new or it has stain master or you've kept it up amazingly, then please, by all means, leave your amazing carpets if they're pretty clean and fresh. But if not, you want to get that sucker out of there. There's very many options you can pick instead, right? There's click and lock flooring, right? There's different types of tile. My favorite for a quick fix, other than new fresh carpet, which is an option, is probably the cheapest way to go, is staining the concrete. Acid staining the concrete is an awesome alternative, only tiny bit more expensive than carpet, and it can look gorgeous. You don't have to pay for the overlays. You can have someone clean the concrete and fill in the cracks, beautify its imperfections, and then stain it in one color that ends up looking like gorgeous marble because of all the imperfections on the older concrete floor, right? Sometimes that might be the perfect solution along with recarpeting. And then maybe after that, kind of a click and lock type laminate is somebody's favorite. Tends to be the 3 cheapest alternatives if you're trying to clean up some of those old carpet areas and you do have a little cash. Something like this, you could spend $2,000–3,000 and increase your home by $10,000. It just depends on your specific situation. Now, you're going to want to make sure some other things are in line before you think about spending finances, though. One, you're just going to want to look into the biggest cost items and make sure they're in good shape first, right? A free roof inspection never hurts. Sometimes people have pre-sale home inspections, which are great, but don't forget, you have to disclose whatever you find. There's also sewer scopes to see what's going on, and you can just get a sense of some of those big ticket items, and those home improvements will make you more money sometimes than any type of cosmetic stuff you could ever think of. Another option after you have addressed the cleanliness. Everything's functioning. A fresh, clean start on the floors in whatever capacity. They're all some kind of hard flooring that can be cleaned, or any old carpet is out of there. You also may want to think about, hey, updating and modernizing some of the fixtures. Now, sometimes this isn't spending a lot of money, right? This is just looking at, let's go see. Maybe some new light fixtures. Smart technology. Some new bathroom fixtures. How's your molding? The thing is, you want to shine a light on any issues so you know what's going on. If you know you got 10 or 20 grand worth of issues going on that you cannot afford to repair, you're going to market your home appropriately, right? You're going to have disclosures. You're going to figure out how to sell it so a buyer can't use that to their advantage to haggle you down, right? You just want to know what's going on. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to sell a perfect home. Just shine the light on your house. Know what's going on. Know how to disclose it. And then use the resources you have to market it the best you can to get the most money. And don't forget that math formula. How much in versus how much out. We don't want you wasting any money for something a new buyer's not going to like anyway. Okay, thanks for tuning in to this week's 5 at 5. I am going to be down at the Saba Home Show this weekend. If you want to catch me, it's at the Tucson Convention Center, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you can't make it, tune in next Friday. We're going to have some footage of the great things that you'll find down at that home show. And maybe you'll make it next year. Maybe we can set a date to meet down there at a certain time or something. So call me if you have any questions. Please like, please subscribe. Have a great week in the Tucson housing market.